All right, let's get over here and finish this job. Man, it's pretty freaking sad, guys. It's pretty freaking sad. It's a job, man. Do the best you can. Do the best you can. I'm gonna put a quart in there, a quart and a half, according to the spill that I see on the street. I'll clean that up too. I'll take this for a test drive now. See what happens. And then I'm gonna have to find some way to deliver this car to the customer. He's already came here once. So it's not fair for him to have to come down here. See that's how shit just builds up. It's not fair for him to have to come back down here when he was already here to pick up his car, when it should have been done right the first time. That's why I say, man, always triple check your work, guys. You don't want to do this because this is costing me money right now. I could be somewhere else. But no, I got to stay here, and I'm working on my truck and this one at the same time. I'm losing time. So, anyways, let's get this done. Right, he said that it was jerking and shifting in the second really hard. Yeah, it shifts funny. Damn. Damn. I'm going to have to get my scanner on this one as well. But let's take it for a drive. I got fluid. I'm expecting this to do this, though. Oh shit, that thing just dropped down into, in the low. Maybe that's why the damn flywheel just ripped in half. That was crazy. Oh shit, it's locking up. You see that? Oh, that's crazy right there. Oh, whoa, player. What the hell is that? That is a new one for me. You see that? Look, the car almost stopped. Let me let y'all see it. 20 miles an hour. Oh! Wow. That is insane. That is insane. That is crazy. You guys, wow, this thing's just kicked into first gear. It like stops the car. See what kind of solenoid problems we got. Some kind of torque converter issue. Solenoid. Pressure, I don't know. Shit. I'm not a transmission man. No toll codes. Oh, I think he's got a bad transmission, but I don't know yet. Let me do some research, guys, on this problem. All right, now it's locked up. I can't even get home. Yep, it just stopped on me. Oh man, I'm moving again. That was scary. I'm just gonna slowly go home. I'm gonna go home like 5 miles an hour now. That scared me. I thought I was gonna have to push it home or get my truck and get the chain and call somebody. And focus. This bad boy on scan tool. Oh my God. I might have to call a customer on this one again and say, hey man, I hope not, man. I hope it's just something, a crossed up wiring connection or something. I don't know. That's insane. We'll find it. All right, I got that coming out of my transmission. TTC solenoid valve A failure. I just unplugged some solenoids out there. So that may be that. I don't know. I just unplugged them for like a half a second and plugged them back in just to make sure they were in there. So I might have done that. But that's the only thing I have. So I'm going to go ahead and back up and clear that code. And we'll start fresh. Yeah, we'll start fresh. All right, let's do this. I can totally see this transmission locking up at high speeds, and that's when he lost power, and it just ripped it right out. Oh my God. That's pretty severe, guys. It's pretty severe. I'm not getting any trouble codes yet. I don't know if I caused that other one or not. Let me put this back in park. I gotta generate a code. Oh my God. It's like a bucking horse. All right, got it in the first gear. It's not doing anything. Got it down into 1. Oh, it shifted into 2 by itself, and it just stopped the car. Yeah, it just stopped the car. Foot's off the gas. It's in drive, but it won't want to go now. Watch. Look. It won't go. This is a hill. I should be rolling right now. It's like locked up. Look at that. Yeah, let me get it out. Let me get back in neutral. Go back into drive 4. He's going to need another transmission, I think. I'm stuck in the middle of the road. Let me go into reverse, see if I can unlatch something, and that worked. So watch me be able to drive now. Nope, still can't drive. Parking brake is off. I'm just saying. Oh my God, I'm stuck. I might have to go get some chains. Fuck. I mean, shit. I mean, dang. I hear transmission noise. No, I hear something. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm still going home. My check engine light just popped on. So I have a input shaft, main shaft speed sensor failure. Is what I got going on now. So I'll start there. Let me do some research on it, and we'll hopefully get this thing fixed up. Yeah, there's nothing there. So I have to research that sensor, find out where it's at. Let's see if I can get this repaired for the customer. I'm so sorry to the customer, by the way. If you're watching this video, this is ridiculous. test drive your vehicles, mechanics. Test drive them. It makes me look bad. Well, needless to say, you know, I gave him a shot. He probably will not be working for me again. And I am like super busy. So I don't have time for this because right now I'm losing time. I'm losing more time. And I can't get him out of the house to come see the vehicle. You know, he's got the kids. Sometimes you got to bring your kids with you. Sometimes you got to bring your kids with you to take care of what you got to do. Just care about that dollar. Fuck how it makes me look. You know what I'm saying? Fuck how it makes me look. That's why there's no one working for me right now. Right now. Incompetence. Incompetence. And it's so easy just to do things the right way and let them run smooth. Run smooth like a river. It's so easy to do, but just so focused on money. Money is what's going to screw you guys up. Whoever's trying to be a mobile mechanic, the greed, the greed for money is what's going to mess you up. I promise you, that's what's going to mess you up. Is that greed for money. And not giving a shit about the job that you're doing. The money's going to come if you do good work. The money's going to come if you do good work. But if you do shit like this, which a lot of people are doing, yeah, man. Just stop. Get a job. Punch a clock. Punch a clock because you don't need to be doing mobile auto repair. You don't need to be doing auto repair, period, if you do shit like this. I don't care what kind of tools you got, how much they freaking cost. Just because you got good, cool tools doesn't mean you're a good mechanic. That's more like a bling bling thing. Yeah, look at my little ring. Look at my chain. That's a bling, and you ain't shit. You can wear that chain, you still like shit. You're still shit. So good tools do not make you a good mechanic. Expensive tools damn sure don't make you a good mechanic. It's just for show. I got Harbor Freight tools. All right? I got Harbor Freight tools. A lot of them are Harbor Freight. There's a lot of good tools, but the good tools, I buy good tools because I need good tools on certain jobs. For instance, fuel pressure testers and compression testers, you got to buy good. You can't buy cheap because they're not going to last for you being out here in the field. You know, I'm out in the weather too, so you don't want to buy really good tools and sticking in a mobile truck unless you got them inside a van or something like that. Or at me, I am exposed to the weather most of the time, so my tools are going to get wet. The ones outside in my truck are going to get damp, sprinkled on, whatever. So yeah, you know, my electronics are safe, but yeah, my basic tools, yeah, they're getting exposed to the weather. Anyways, it's just pissing me off right now. I'm just rambling. I'm ranting right now. So anyways, man, let's go into the main shaft information, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, I'll tell you what, I really don't want to fix it for him, all right? Because he's going to have to learn this shit. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep coming behind somebody when it's just a simple job. If it was a flywheel, you pull the transmission out 4 inches, you put it back together again. You unplug back in what you've unplugged. Now, I'm going to find the problem, which is time, out of my day. I got other things I got to do. Yeah, I know I'm sounding frustrated. I got a lot going on right now. You know, Shadow is gone, and I'm sorry. So let's, I'm going to find this problem. I'm going to leave it alone, and I'm going to see how he does. If he comes strong and he hooks up a scan tool and he does exactly what I do, or if he's just going to be a part changer, which he's going to do that. And I said, man, that's what I put in transmission. I did what you said to do. you know, but that's not the real, that's what happens out in the real world. If you go in there and you accept if you go in there and you accept the job, you get the job together. For instance, a lot of mechanics say, hey, he told me to put a motor in, I put it in, I got paid. You know, now, but the motor's running like shit. The brand new motor you just put in there with a warranty is running badly. Now, if you can't figure out what you did or what you didn't do to get that motor running good again, you didn't finish your job. Your job is not done until the engine is running like it's supposed to, or at least find the problem. Well, sir, it's this, it's that. You got a bad wire somewhere, something in your harness, but you got to find that harness break or whatever that problem is. You got to show it to them, and you got to prove it to them out here in the streets. Being a mobile tech, you just gonna say, oh well. Or otherwise, if you're gonna do that kind of stuff, just stick with brakes. Stick with brakes and starters and the little simple stuff. Don't put no motors in if you can't find the problem. If there's a problem, it's not just popping in a motor and turning the key. Sometimes you forget things. Sometimes you forget to put grounds down, tightened down, cleaned up. Junkyard motor or something that's in a building, you know, different conditions, weather conditions. You don't get good grounds on the blocks if they've been sitting outside. So you got to clean them up. You got to clean your ground areas down. So anyways, let's get back on this. Man, I know I'm frustrated. I'm so sorry, guys. Let's, I found the speed sensor. Let me show you. All right, now this is all data again. You know, I have the diagrams. There's like 3 pages of diagrams for the transmission. And I found the solenoid, the speed sensor I'm looking for. It goes into the engine computer, right? So it comes straight from the engine computer. There's a ground 101. He did say he had a ground problem somewhere. He said when he turns on the high beams, the light would go out. So we'll test that too, but I'm believing it's just going to be hopefully it's just a sensor fault. No power, I don't know. But I know one thing, we're not getting an input. And that's going to be a white wire, a red wire, and a white wire. A red wire and a white wire. Let's find out where that speed sensor is. Where it lives, as they say on YouTube. All right, the cool thing about the scan tool, a lot of scan tools out there, you can find your sensor. This is the code, and you can go to Google search. And it searches on Google. Just makes your life a little bit easier, huh? All right. Main speed sensor right there, baby. And there's a picture of it. And it looks like it's right there. Yeah, all data does this too, guys. You can do all that too. I'm just saying. So let's see if we can find that bad boy. Okay, there's a sensor right there. There's a sensor just above that. That should be halfway up the transmission. About halfway up. Let's see if we can find it. There it is right there. There it is right there. Does that even... Wait, hold up here. The super mechanic left the damn thing unplugged. Did he leave it unplugged? Yeah, that's unplugged. I can't get you down there. No, my plug is right there. And I'm filling the empty spot, so there's got to be a connector down there somewhere. Let me get the jack. I'm going to jack it up. All right, guys. Let's get down here and see. You know what I do when I do engines and transmissions, guys? What I do is I have a count, and I count every plug that I unplugged. That's what I used to do. I still do it. If I unplug 1, 2, 3, I remember that. 4, 5. I unplugged 7 cords, 7 connectors. 2 grounds. And I remember that in my head, that when I put it back together, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 ground, 2 grounds. And I know I got all my connections. This is ridiculous. I'm breathing all hard. All right, let's get down here. All right, guys. And there it is right there. We just had, oh, and there, is that the connector right there? That's crazy. And it's short. Why is it short? Oh, wait, no, it ain't. I'll get it there. It's just kind of tight. Hopefully I got the right connector on the right sensor. We'll check that. Let me put it back together again. I can't really get you in there. Well, I guess I could try. Try to get you in there. It's kind of tight. So let me pull back that. All right, we'll get in here and we'll clear codes real quick. Check engine light is on. It's off. Okay, good deal. Thank you. Let's go. Okay, that's better. That's better. I mean, it's not jumping like a, it's not jumping idiotically anymore. Oh, fuck. Still doing it. Here's my other mechanic neighbor. The shift solenoids are all red. They all share the same power. So I believe he's got them switched. He got the wrong one plugged in. I'm gonna flip them. Let's go out and check it. Let's go and check. See if they interconnect. Okay, yeah, let's do that. That's the most logical. All right, I switched those 2 connectors. I couldn't match up the wires for some reason, but it's not doing that crazy shit no more. It's just staying in 2nd gear. So I have a clutch pressure control code now. So something about those little plugs. We'll find it. Okay. So I have a yellow, a green, and a black down there, right? Yep, green and a black on the bottom. The brown plug. I got on the black plug, I got a green with a yellow stripe and a black right there. All right, down over on this side, the top solenoid is green, and it looks like orange. Yeah, green and orange, and that's a black one. That's black, and the one below that is going to be white and red. White and red. All right, my neighbor down here is also a mechanic, and he just so happened to have a Honda down there. These Honda plugs, they plug up anywhere. So he just went in there and started plugging stuff up anywhere that it fit, and they all fit. So you got to be careful. I think we got it licked now. So let's take it for another test drive. 2.5 hours out here so far. 2.5 hours. Okay, man. All right, it shifts a lot easier now. No, I still don't want to shift. It shifts at first, just put it in the manual. You hear all that noise? Yeah, another problem. All right, now after getting the wires where they belong, according to that Honda over there, now I'm having a 2nd and 3rd shift malfunction. And all my wires should be correct right now. So now I'm going with what I got. This is what I have. I have a shift malfunction. I'm getting dirtier by the second, guys. So one more thing. This is that scraping noise that he didn't fix. So let me show you this. All right, this one is very important. Whenever you do a brake job, you take off the tire, you start messing around with calipers and stuff. Sometimes people pull on this accidentally, and then the rotor will start hitting the backing plate. So you got to make sure after every time you do a job, every time you take off a wheel, you push that away from the rotor. Ugh. All right, so now we're clear. It was rubbing down here. So now we can fix it. All right, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and end this video right now. We ended up finding the problem. I matched up the wires down there on the other Honda, and I got mine the same, but it still didn't. It still had the last code that came up was a shift 2 and 3. So everything was correct, and I didn't know what else to do, so I just unplugged, and the wiring schematic was no help. The wiring colors were different, so I just took the black connector and saw a black connector over there, switched those two connectors, and it started shifting out correctly. So my helper did show up a little bit late, before it got dark, and we delivered the vehicle to the customer. But this is what we're talking about over here. So this is where the bolts go, where the flywheel connects to the engine. That's one piece like that. So we just ripped it out like a Chevy truck or those Chrysler trucks that do this. I've never seen this done on a Honda, but yeah, there it is, guys. That was the main issue. We just had some connector issues when it was done. He had like 5 connectors, some black ones and some brown ones, and he just likes plug them up any old where. So that's what happened, guys. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Hayes Mobile Auto Repair. We're in Jackson, Mississippi.